Hey y'all, today's gonna be a What's Sold video and it starts right now. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine. Here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online to make YouTube videos about. So it basically means I buy something low and then sell for market value on places like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Today is gonna be 20 what's sold for me in the last couple of days on eBay. I'll try to tell you exactly how long they took to sell and roughly the amount of money I have in the item. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you want to, go back and watch some of my other videos. If you do like the content, always remember to subscribe. Comment down below, like the video, 20 what's sold. Let's get started. This one right here is going to be a Micro Trains N scale. I love Smokey Bear, went for $14 and the buyer did pay shipping on this. I have like 50 cents into these 6 months ago. They sold super fast. I only have like 5 left. And so I'm okay with them selling slowly because I know that they're always going to sell. And I only have like the Smokey Bear ones left. I don't have any other ones left. This one right here took forever to sell. I just think it's a very plain looking shirt maybe. I picked it up for $4 at a Goodwill a year ago and it sold for $15 free shipping. Probably wouldn't pick this up again. It was a vintage DC Western Pearl Snap blue shirt. I just think it was a little bit plain, so lesson learned there. This right here is going to be some vintage Sears Craftsman router bits. When you're out there and you're sourcing tools and you see router bits, you see saw blades that look in decent condition or new, comp them out because some of them are worth a ton of money. These right here only worth 10 bucks, but I bought them with another router and I had my money back, my money back on the router. And these, again, 10 bucks plus shipping, and they only took a couple weeks to sell. This one right here, the guy and I worked out a deal. He did $15 plus shipping on this. This is a Mac Tools locking pliers. Mac Tools, really good brand to look out for. Some of them stuff go for a ton of money. Their wrenches are good to sell. Their ratchets are good to sell. Their sockets are good to sell. And their locking pliers are good to sell. This one right here, you can't really tell. Obviously, it's like 4 inches. So it's a small locking plier. And it still went for 15 bucks plus shipping. So not bad there. This is going to be a Titleist dead center putter. Anytime I see Titleist on a putter, I always comp it out. So far, I have never got one that has sold for less than like 15 bucks. Some Titleist putters go way more than that. So if you see Titleist stamped on a putter, that's probably a good reason to comp that thing out. This one right here, it went for $29.99 plus shipping, and I only had $2 into that at a yard sale only a couple months ago. This one right here I've had for a really long time, but it's not name brand, but it's still sold because of the pattern. Really good pattern here on this Hawaiian shirt. And, you know, you got to put keywords in on here. If you just put Hawaiian shirt in there, probably wouldn't sell. But this one right here had tiki huts on it, hula girls, had the American flag on it. Put all that stuff on there. So for $15 plus shipping, did take a while to sell, probably, probably 4 or 5 months. But I only have pennies into that on a huge high bid auction that I got online. These right here, I've had forever. Some golf shoes sell super fast, and some of them I don't think will ever sell that I have, to be honest with you. And these right here were one of those I overpaid for probably a year ago at a yard sale. I paid $10 for these, and they sold for $16.38 plus shipping. Lesson learned on golf shoes. I thought when I first got in this, all golf shoes that were Nike or, FJ would all sell great. That's not true at all. You really need to comp out your golf shoes. Some are worth a ton of money, and some are worth $16. This one right here is going to be a Kodak EasyShare Z710 digital camera. Got this in that big bulk buy I did at the attic, so about a month now, and I had pennies into that stuff that I bought. So $13.50 on there plus shipping, and again, a couple months to sell. This Starbucks New York coffee mug You Are Here collection went for $12 plus shipping. I got about 50 cents to $1 into these. I got a whole bunch at a yard sale about a month ago, and they sell slowly. They always do sell, but they might take a week or they might take a couple months for me to sell, but they always usually do sell, and some of the rare ones sell for a lot more than 12 bucks. This one right here, for some reason, in the last couple of weeks, I've been selling a lot of Caterpillar stuff. I sold a manual and a couple hats. Here's another Caterpillar hat. This one's kind of plain, just the regular symbol on there. It is embroidered, and it did go for $13.50 plus shipping, and I have $2 in that at a Goodwill. This one's pretty cool. This is, I got, again, out of that big auction attic that I had. This one right here is going to be a 1965 Plymouth Belvedere Operating Instruction Owner's Manual. Really cool. Went for $18 plus shipping there. There wasn't any sold comps on there. There were some that were close, so I just put it up for 20 bucks. I did run a sale in my store because sales were a little bit slow, and it did sell when it was on sale for $18. Pennies into it, but it did take a couple months to sell, which I don't think is bad for owner's manual for an older car. But if you look online on eBay, if you find some older ones for like Mustangs, Camaros, or anything that people are restoring and they want that original owner's manual, they can go for some big money. So check them out on eBay. This right here, I actually bought these for myself, again, when the gyms closed down. And then since gyms have opened back up, we are selling all of our dumbbells online. And they did go for $22.50. The buyer did pay shipping. This was a set of 10-pound dumbbells. Right there, you can tell that they're pretty used too. They're beat up and stuff. Still, these go in a flat rate box for $22.50, so not too bad there, because I don't remember how much I paid for it. Just get my money back. These right here are going to be some vintage forged SK combination wrenches, a lot of 6, and all those numbers right there are on the tool themselves. When you comp out tools, just type in if it's a name brand tool, that name will be on that tool because they're proud of their name and they want it on their tool. So on there it does say SK, and then you put the model number in, it'll pop up exactly what it is. And these went for $39, and the buyer did pay shipping on that. Took only about a month to sell. SK is one of my fastest selling items that I have. Snap-on does good, but I think the vintage SK actually sells a lot faster than Snap-on for me. I only got $6 into that. That's $1 a wrench. I do not like paying more than $1 a wrench when I'm buying stuff, unless it's a very large wrench or maybe a specialty wrench. But I like to be 50 cents to a quarter in on my wrenches. But $39 ain't bad, and they go in a padded flat rate. This one right here, I'm always talking about this. I haven't talked about them in a while, so I thought I would throw one in there. This is a US Kids UL24. Now, that is a tiny little golf club. It was like that big. And it was a 7-iron, went for $19.80. The buyer did pay shipping. I'm about $2 into this at a Goodwill. They always, at one place, they kind of like deduct money from these for some reason. They're cheaper, the kids clubs, and people always look by them. And even if they're singles, I still pick up if they're US Golf because I usually get 15 to 25 bucks for them. This one, if you watched my other video, if not, I will link it down below, on my yard sale last week. And I said this was worth 20 bucks, and that's exactly what it sold for, $20 plus shipping. I picked up a whole bulk, like, lot of stuff with a Wii and some other things, and this for $50. So this one right here, almost half of what I paid at that entire yard sale. And it was a Sony CyberShot DSC S500 digital camera, and it was kind of bundled because I had like some chips in there, some card readers, all the cords, had the original box, and like 20 bucks plus shipping's not bad. It only took less than a week to sell, so I'm happy with that. I would scan some of those though. I thought that was going to be worth more money when I was there because I wouldn't have paid as much as I did for it, but it still sold for a profit, so I'm pretty happy with that. This one right here is going to be a Ping Moxie 9-iron youth. So this is another youth club. I want to throw this in there because when you're at the Goodwill or you're at their yard sale and you see youth clubs that are name brand, Ping, Callaway, US Kids, they still have pretty good value online. This one right here, $3 in, got a $27 plus shipping. This is a 9-iron. This was a left-handed club also, and the Y flex on there does indicate that it's a youth flex, so it's good to know. This right here, vintage John Deere denim trucker hat. That had a leather patch on the front of it right there, and kind of like a suede bill, in pretty good condition. I remember I picked this up for $5 at a yard sale probably 8 months ago, and I didn't want to pay $5 for it, but the guy was not budging, so I was like, I'll take it. And $31.50 plus shipping, so about a $20 profit there. But again, wild to sell on that one. These right here I picked up for $5 probably 2 months ago at a yard sale. These are Affliction Cooper men's black premium jeans. They were 33 by 33s. I had another pair that were more detailed and had some different patches on them and different embroideries. They sold super fast. They were Affliction also. These right here were kind of the plain Jane Affliction ones, so I knew they were going to sell a little bit slower, and they did, but not bad for $5, turning into $37.80 plus shipping, and they fit in a padded flat rate, so really that's not too bad either. Pyrex, vintage Pyrex. I like Pyrex stuff because usually on the back there's a number you can type in and then it shows you what it is. Also, if you don't know the pattern, like I didn't know this was called Orange Daisy Sunflower, I took a picture on Google Lens and then it usually will pop up the correct pattern. Then you can look it up on eBay to get sold comps. That's exactly how I did this here. I think I got $4 or $3 into this at a Goodwill. Took a while to sell, again, a couple months. The reason why I'm selling a whole bunch of things is I'm probably going to do another video, but I ran a sale in my store and did some other things to boost my sales, and it did work, and that video is going to be coming up next in the next couple of days. So definitely look out for that one, but that's how I'm selling all these older things. I did a couple of things in the store that really boosted some sales. So this one right here sat for a while, but went for $25 plus shipping, and it was in super good condition, had very little utensil like marks on the bottom, so I think that's why it's sold, and sold I think for 25 bucks is a good price for that. This one right here is going to be an enameled Firefighter Department Fire Belt. And on the back of it, that's the name of the belt buckle company right there. Buckle Bakery 1670 USA. Did go for $10 plus shipping. I got that out of the attic buy about a month or two ago now. And so really pennies into it, and $10 plus shipping isn't that bad. So right there, that is 20 what sold for me on eBay in the last couple of days. I do these videos so you can go there and find some of these items, flip them for yourself, and make some money. If you're not subscribed, always remember to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, and you know I will always catch you on the next one.